Go.
What's up, Whippy Cake World? It's Whip here today, and today I have Michelle here, and we're gonna cut off all of her hair. But I thought it would be fun to share some Pixie tips for you because you guys are always asking me, and so we are going to talk about how to talk to your stylist. I thought it would be helpful since so many of you have asked, what do I say to my stylist when I want to get a Pixie? So I thought it would be fun to kind of give you some pointers and some dialogue in terms of like how to talk to your stylist and make sure that you're communicating effectively your expectations for what kind of cut you want with them. I think we can all relate to that uneasy feeling of, do they really know what I want and is it going to turn out, especially when you're cutting off a lot of hair to go Pixie. So we already, of course, had a conversation about what she wants. So I thought I would just share a few pointers with you. My first tip is keep an open mind when you go in, because a lot of times people, 100% of the time that you present a picture to your stylist, the person in the picture doesn't have the same hair as you, most likely doesn't have the same color of hair or the same hairline as you. Their texture is going to be different. Maybe it's thick, maybe it's curly. So you just have to know that your hair is never going to look exactly like the picture. And that's okay, because you can kind of make it even better and more suitable for you. So keep that in mind. The second tip is pay attention to the way that your stylist is talking to you. I would say the biggest warning is just if they're like super okay with everything. If they're like, yeah, no problem, that's great, super easy, sure, yeah, no, that's fine. That's a red flag for me. That just means they just want to get through the consultation and they're going to do whatever they want on you, or even worse, they don't know what you're talking about, or the terms and techniques that you're explaining aren't translating to them. So if they haven't even touched your hair to like go through it and see how it feels, how thick it is, maybe if you have any cowlicks, that sort of thing, if they're not coming back to you with concerns like, okay, I really like that cut, but I think we should maybe take it a little bit longer around your ears, or we need to change the hairline a little bit because of a cowlick, that sort of thing, then you got a problem. So I think if they're really engaged with the conversation, it should be a conversation, in other words, where you guys go back and forth between what you want and what the stylist thinks is possible for your hair.
The more conversation, the better.
Yeah, absolutely. So it should be a conversation. Keep that in mind. And then tip number 3 is just, I'm going to give you a few terms that you can kind of use, or so you can understand and speak the same language as a stylist. The first is the different sections of your hair. So this would be the nape, the lower half of your hair. This would be the nape of the neck. So a lot of times people say in the back, and the back is from here to here. So this is the nape and this is the crown. So if you want it shorter here, you would say I want the nape really short and I want the crown to be a little bit longer. That will tell them that you don't want it just shaved or short all the way up. Over here would be your sides or your sideburns. I think most people know that. This I call the T-zone. So it goes like that. So if you want the whole T-zone long like me, that's something I always say. And then taper is when your hair goes from short to long. So it gradually gets shorter and longer. An undercut is when it's shaved underneath, or it doesn't even have to be shaved. It's shorter underneath, and then you have hair laying over it. So those are just a few techniques that you can, or terms that you can tell your stylist when you're trying to communicate what it is that you want. And hopefully that will help you next time you are going to get a Pixie. Well, I hope you found those Pixie tips informative and helpful. Let me know how it goes during your Pixie consultations. And if you have any other hair or Pixie related questions, feel free to leave them below in a comment. Don't forget to subscribe though, and please share this video with anybody you know who's thinking about going Pixie, because hopefully the dialogue will help them in their conversations with their stylist. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much.